So we're all loaded up. We're heading up to Preston to have a look at an old car which I've been offered, which is going to replace this A6. I regretted buying this car since the day I bought it, and that's not because it's a bad car, it's a brilliant car, but it's just not me. When I bought this car, I went against everything that I stand for. Old, cool, retro, that holds value, and this car just doesn't do that. So with this car up for sale at the moment, we need a replacement. So what we're going to view is something a little bit different, a little bit rare, and yeah, we thought we would do a little video just for you to have a little look at. And yeah, let's get up the road, let's have a look at it, and let's see if it's worth buying or not. So we're not far away now from where this car's supposed to be. Haven't actually been given an exact address. All I've been given is a postcode. So I know this thing's in a garage, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe we're going to arrive to a whole bunch of garages, but we are 1.6 miles away. This is the bit that always gets really exciting for me. It's even more exciting when you know you're going to turn onto a street and you're going to see it for the first time, but it's not going to happen in this case. So I'm just hoping that soon we're going to just see a garage and there it'll be hidden, little gem. So according to this, it's on this street somewhere.
It's nearby.
That's nearby. A garage. So SatNav says it's here somewhere.
Is it in someone's garage?
I think it is, yeah.
No.
So chuffed with himself. Right, so I am back and there she is. Wow. You know what? It's crazy. So a lot of people out there would probably go buy that thing and be absolutely over the moon with it. And as good as that car is, you know, it's just towed this home. It towed my track car to Germany and back, but only just before Christmas. That thing there, it's just not me. And that's where this thing comes in. So, right, let's have a little look around it. She needs a bit of love, she does. This thing has been parked in the guy's garage for about 14 years. Now, to a lot of people, this is just gonna be an old Audi 80. But the fact that this is a Quattro V6 and a manual, this is quite a rare car, quite hard to come by, especially in this condition. As much as it wants a clean and it wants the odd bit doing to it, it's actually, I reckon, underneath all this grime where it's been sat, I reckon she's going to tidy up really, really well. This is the worst part, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's something that can be sorted. Apparently it reversed into something and just dented the boot lid there, so I'm gonna have to do something about that, just because it really lets the car down. But everything else, I love these back lights, the badges on the rear, everything about this car just gets me really excited. I need to get a new window for in there. That window's broken, which is why it's got tape all over everywhere. But everything else on it is just grime and dirt, and it will all clean up. Let's have a little look inside it, because I love the inside of this thing. Again, it's just so cool. This would be the idea, someone's idea of hell, the inside of this car, but for me, it's got Quattro written in the seats. This steering wheel is so cool, and it's really chunky. Love that, it feels awesome. It's got the 3 dials down in the center panel there. They're so cool. Gearbox feels really good. And this car as well, being the Quattro and being 4-wheel drive, it's got this diff control on it. It wants a really good clean in here. It is absolutely filthy, but you know what? That's part of what I love about this car. The old dials there, super cool. And then, let me just show you around this side. I love this dash panel as well. Here, it's just flat and it's got Quattro written in there. What a cool old thing. The seats are absolutely filthy, but again, it's just, you can see the state of it on here, but it's been parked in a garage for God knows how many years. There is literally mold and grime all over these seats. But again, tidying all that up is going to be part of the fun for me. And that is going to be replacing that. I have got, anybody that knows me will know that I've got a few modifications up my sleeve for this car. It ain't going to be staying like that. As much as it's cool and it's quite rare as it is, I'm going to put a nice set of wheels on this. I'm going to drop it down a little bit lower and we're going to put a nice stainless steel exhaust, one of my own fabricated exhaust systems on this thing, just to bring out the sound of that V6 engine. So let's pop the bonnet and let's have a look under there. Now I think, might just be my own personal opinion, but I think that is an awesome looking engine. So cool. V6. I believe they're 12 valve, if what I've read is right. I don't know an awful lot about these engines, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to get to know an awful lot about them. But again, you know, all under here, it's just all grime. There's nothing under here which scares me. It will all tidy up and clean up very, very well. I want to get this battery on charge just so that we can see if a little bit of life comes into the old girl. It's silly things like just seeing the lights light up, you know, when you know this thing has been parked up for, what did I say, 14 years. Just seeing the lights come on this thing and the dash light up and all stuff like that. That's what gets me excited about an old car like this. And I don't get that with that new Audi. It's just not for me. So let's just see what happens when we put a jump pack on this old girl. Let's see if we get any life at all. Jump pack on. See if we've got any dash light. Oh, we've got an alarm light flashing in there, which I don't know if that is concerning, just because I haven't got a key fob for this car. I've got this key which has got, would have a battery in. Right, so I am on the old girl this morning, trying to make some headway with it. Had a little bit of time on it yesterday, but got nowhere. Then I came across a post last night on the internet. Literally couldn't get to sleep last night trying to get this car running. It hurt my head yesterday. So yeah, I had no crank, no fuel, and then last night I came across a post which just said, have you tried pulling out fuse number 19? Now, I screenshotted it and I was keen to get down here this morning just because I'd looked at fuses, none of them were blown, but I hadn't looked to see which one was alarm and immobiliser. And I kind of thought anyway, if I'd have pulled an alarm and immobiliser fuse out, would that then just make the problem even worse? But I got down here this morning and I pulled fuse number 19 out, and now we're at least turning over. And we're not only turning over, but we've got 12 volts at the fuel pump. So I think once I've sorted, where have I put that fuel pump? I think once I've sorted this old fuel pump, which I've just pulled out of the car, and I've tested this and this is knackered. So this is my issue now. We're turning over. I reckon if I was to pull the spark plugs out, I reckon we've got a spark. I reckon this is all that is stopping us starting. So I didn't have one of these kicking about, but what I did have was that old Subaru Legacy sat over there on my trailer in pieces. So I've pulled the fuel pump out of that and I'm going to put that in this, and I reckon she's going to fire up. So I've tested this fuel pump. It's in great condition. I knew that car was running when I bought it because I drove it all the way home from London, and it hasn't been sat that long. So I knew this fuel pump was going to be good. I just wasn't sure if it was going to be the right size to fit in the tank. So that's where I'm at. Now, I am having to just do a little modification down here because this fuel pipe, should I say, that goes onto the top of the pump, this is absolutely disgusting. Like, it is soft and squidgy, and this is knackered. There's no way I'm putting that onto this good fuel pump. But as you can see, the end of that is pretty rusted and not very nice. So I need to make something up now that is going to screw onto the bottom of this fitting on this fuel pump housing, and that I can put a piece of pipe onto the end of. You know what? That almost looks like, I wonder if an AN fitting would go on there. Let's have a little look. I've got various different fittings in here. I wonder if any of these, maybe that, or this push fitting. I wonder if I'm going to be lucky enough that one of them is going to screw onto that fitting. No way am I going to be that lucky. But hey, you never know. You know what? It looks about the right size. It only blinking does. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. That goes straight on there. So I can now put a bit of pipe on there and to my fuel filter. I thought I was going to have to cut this down and modify it, but that has just gone straight on there. Perfect. Right, let's get a bit of fuel pipe made up and let's get this in place and see if we can get this whole girl fired up. Oh, God. I'm lost for words. Surely I'm not the only person that goes and buys cars like this. Thinks it's a brilliant idea, and then on a Sunday afternoon, when really I probably have got better things to be doing, I sit looking at it thinking, what have I done? Oh well. On the plus side, it's running now. Well, right, I'm going to get the Hoover out and give this a clean. I mean, it looks better, I guess. So, the old girl has had a wash, and I think she's come up pretty well. How good does that look? Well, I think so anyway. But we all know what my taste in cars is like. Not exactly the Lambo, is it? But this thing, I love it. It's brilliant. So, what have we got left to do? I've got to get this dent taken out the boot, got this crease in the boot, which the paint on this is still okay. It's a little bit of rust there, but the paint is actually okay. So I think I'm possibly better off going down the route of a dentless paint removal guy for that, because I could pull that off and I could have it painted. But then is it going to stand out like a sore thumb from the rest of the car, because it's going to look almost too clean. So I'm going to try and get that taken out by a paintless dent removal guy. She is now starting and running, which has made me very, very happy, because this car is now no longer a kind of sitting duck. See if she'll fire up. He says, it's embarrassing. There we go. Other than a blowing exhaust, she sounds really, really good. That engine sounds super quiet. Now, I have got a new window. At the moment, we've got tape all over here, where they've taped almost a plastic bag over that. I've got a new glass coming for this side this week. That's going to finish this side off. And also, I think it's had a bit of a leak on the sunroof, because as you can see round there, it's got some tape, and I've started to remove all that, so that's coming off really well, and we'll deal with the leak, whether it's a new seal or what. The roof isn't rusty, so I can't see it being anything serious. My guess is that it's just either the seal, or there's going to be some little galleries that are used to kind of drain the water off from the top of this thing, so it's going to be one of those things. It's going to be pretty simple. I'm not going to put tape back on the roof. So yeah, we've been cleaning the inside. The inside looks a million times better than it did. Still got work to do on the back seats. They're still minging, and I've still got this seat out at the moment, and that seat is literally just plonked in, so we still need to do that. I've also, there was a blown fuse as well, which was stopping the dials lighting up, so I've managed to sort that. So now we've got dials which light up, and yeah, this is my favourite part of the car. How cool is that? I mean, it's really, really wrong, really, really bad that I bought a car just because I like the button in the centre console, but how retro does that look? Everything about it, the squares, everything is just so retro. And then these dials here as well, they're all working, but how cool are they? This car, for me, as much as it needs a lot of work, this is just, that's just a whole load of cool. You imagine that once I've got new wheels on it, dropped a little bit, and I am going to insert a little picture into this video just so that you can see the kind of look that I'm going to be going for, and that picture should be coming up right about now, hopefully. And yeah, so that's the look I'm going for with this car, and it's going to look super cool. Right, anyway, I'm going to leave this video here, and we're going to be seeing more work being done to this car over the next few weeks. I've ordered water pump, timing belt, thermostat, new radiator. We're going to be getting all that onto this car, and then by the time I've done that and I've finished cleaning the rest of the interior, window in, dent out the boot, this thing's going to be pretty much ready to come on the road and start being used a little bit. I'm also going to sort that blowing on the exhaust, obviously with one of my stainless steel exhaust systems. So yeah, keep an eye out for this one. Again, if you're into these cars like I am, then this is going to be a good one to watch. As always guys, thanks very much for watching, really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share about. Every single comment I get, I read and I try and reply to. Every time I see a new subscriber, I am genuinely so grateful. So thanks very much and I'll see you soon.